If you're short on time or feeling fatigued but your hallway needs a deep clean, then this one is for you. We're going to make the hallway feel fresh with just 3 manageable steps that focus on 3 things that will really make a difference without spending all day cleaning. So I've just shown you what our hallway looks like at the start. And this is mainly because we have had too many projects ongoing and with no real storage for anything. So everything's been dumped into the hallway while we work elsewhere, which has made it really hard to clean. But now all the project stuff has moved, it's time to give this area some love. But I've also been struggling a bit lately with fatigue and some mental health issues. So I don't have endless time and energy. And I know that I am not the only one struggling. So today I thought we could focus on just 3 areas that will make a big difference in this room, rather than worrying about doing everything. This channel's motto is progress, not perfection, for a reason. So the first area I want to tackle is dusting. This might seem like a small task, but dust has a way of making a space feel neglected and just heavier than it really is. So even a quick pass over surfaces like shelves, ledges, skirting boards can instantly make the hallway feel cleaner and more inviting. Dusting also helps with reducing allergens and just improving air quality too, which is especially helpful if you're already feeling fatigued or sensitive. A little effort here goes a long way towards making the space feel fresher and more manageable. Today I am keeping it simple. I'll focus on the surfaces that catch the most dust first, so that we get the biggest impact without overdoing it. Hallways often tend to be entryways into the house as well, and these also tend to gather a lot of dust and dirt, so doing this little task really helps keep on top of that. I personally use these disposable dusters, which I know not everyone likes, but I've just found that they work really well and they're just so easy to use. We do have a feather duster somewhere, but that thing is now so old that I am pretty sure when we use it, we add dust to the room, not take it away. And the entire idea behind this clean is to make it as easy as possible.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul. Hold my hand. Don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts. It wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair.
Next is the stairs, and I always make these one of my main focus areas. Stairs are high traffic, and for us they also tend to collect a lot of cat hair, dust and small clutter. If left unattended for too long, they can make the whole hallway feel messy, no matter how tidy the rest of the space is. Our stairs will never feel perfect because the carpet needs replacing, but that's something that's on a future to-do list when we have a budget for it. So I started by scraping the stairs with a silicone brush to lift up all the cat hair. Millie spends a lot of time on these stairs and it shows. Her fur gets into all of the corners and it gets embedded into the carpet. So doing this really helps before vacuuming. However, if you are struggling, then this might be a step to skip and go straight to just vacuuming instead. It does take a little energy and add some time to the task. So whether or not this is worth it depends on the energy levels you have and whether or not your stairs get as bad as ours do. But then once I've done that, I'll just run the vacuum over them to catch everything else and give the stairs a fresh, clean feel. While I was at it in this area, I also tidied up the fairy lights we'd left out from Christmas. We had them running up the banister and it looked really pretty, but now they've gotten all tangled and messy and they were just making everywhere look really uncared for. Focusing on the stairs this early gives a really big visual payoff and makes the rest of the hallway feel lighter and easier to maintain, even on days when energy is limited. I also really need that dopamine boost of feeling like I've done something.
Way back when, before the grown-up phase with one best friend, it was easy going rogue. Life was anything but fair, but somehow we didn't care. Way back then, we saw all the movies on a big screen when we couldn't afford to pay the price. We snuck in through the back, hearts racing as the lights went black. Hold up, when did we grow up? When did dreams give way to plans? Wonder slip through our hands. Just hold up, just hold up. Way back now, I watched them in the yard and wonder how the world still feels that wide. Skinned knees and open skies, no fear behind their eyes. Hold up, when did we grow?
Now our final task is to focus on the floors. This is another one of the main areas because a clean floor instantly makes a space feel fresher and more put together. I started by vacuuming all the corners and crevices, making sure to get the dust and hair that tends to hide along the edges. Then once that was done, I vacuumed the main floor and followed it up with a quick mop to give the hallway a bright clean finish. While I was at it, I swapped out the old doormat for a new machine washable one. It's a small change, but it makes the entryway feel a bit lighter. I also tidied up the cat food area while I was here. This helps keep the floor feeling neat and prevents any build-up of mess over time because she's a really messy eater. Focusing on the floors might seem simple, but it really lifts the whole space and makes the hallway feel cared for, even if you don't have the energy for a full deep clean and reorganise of all of everything.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today
have it, the hallway is looking so much better. Today we focused on 3 main areas that make the biggest impact without taking too much energy or time. Dusting is just a quick pass over surfaces and makes the space feel lighter, fresher, and helps reduce allergens. I also did do the ceiling a little bit to make sure I got any cobwebs in corners and things like that. Then the stairs, this is just because it's a high traffic area and prone to dirt and for us cat hair, so cleaning and tidying them just makes everything feel better. And then finally it was the floors. Just vacuuming and mopping and refreshing the little details like the doormats just really helps make the entranceway feel really welcoming. Focusing on these key zones means you can make meaningful progress even on low energy days, and it's a perfect reminder that cleaning does not have to be perfect to make a big difference. Thank you so much for spending today with me and helping me give the hallway a little love. I hope that seeing these 3 focus areas shows that even small intentional steps can make a really big difference. Remember, the motto here is progress, not perfection. You do not have to do everything at once, and it is totally okay to take your time. Cleaning by focusing on the areas that make the biggest difference like this makes it manageable, even on days when energy is low or time is short. If you gave this method a try or have your own quick wins for tackling tricky spaces, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what works for you. If you're new here, I'm Issa, and together with my wife Blaise, we know that life can be a bit of a struggle. That's why we're on a mission to make it a little easier, exploring intentional living and small changes that can add up to the life we dream of. If that sounds interesting or helpful to you, then please do subscribe and join us on our journey. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a lovely day.